everybody, what's up? So today I decided I was gonna talk about some stuff that bugged me about just what people, guys, essentially, think about girls. And this is not meant to be a super generalized video, in ways I guess it is, but this is just to debunk sweeping generalizations of us. It's not really fair that we're all painted with the same brush because, painting any group of people with the same brush is severely unfair and inaccurate. So I decided that I was going to talk about some things that people think are true about girls but actually aren't necessarily true. Let's start off with one that has bugged me since this episode aired of The Big Bang Theory. The episode, have you guys seen this? Where Sheldon's trying to decide what to get for Penny, and he is advised to buy her a bath gift set. And in the episode it was like, when in doubt, get a girl a bath gift set with hand lotions and stuff like that, and she'll love it. It's a winner every time. And when Penny gives Sheldon the used napkin from Leonard Nimoy, Sheldon gives her all of the baskets that he's purchased. It's a really good episode, but it bugged me because that's actually totally not true. I've talked to heaps of girls about this when I decided that I was gonna film this video, and all of them agree. They hate when people give bath gift sets. If you give me like a wrapped basket with body lotions and bubble bath and everything, unless I've vehemently and specifically told you as a girl in general, if anyone has told you specifically that that's the kind of stuff they like, they don't want that. That's the most useless gift. That's gonna go under the sink and be re-gifted to the next girl that you don't like. In 8th grade, there was a girl that I decided to invite to my birthday, but I didn't really know where our friendship was at. Like, I didn't know if we classified each other friends. And granted, this might sound a little ungrateful. I don't mean this in an ungrateful way. I'm just saying, for my birthday, she gave me the most generic bath gift set ever, and I had to pretend that I really liked it, but that was the moment where I'm like, we're not friends. Like, you don't know me at all. If you knew me at all, you would never get this. This is the most basic type thing you could get for someone. So guys who are watching this, don't do it unless your girlfriend specifically states otherwise. Another myth is that when girls are on their period, they're all batshit crazy. Granted, a lot of us are batshit crazy, but I think that's just like a hidden thing that comes out during that time of the month. Not every girl is going to chop your head off if you say something that's a little bit dickish during her time of the month. You just have to kind of use your own judgment. Yes, hormones are raging, but that's not the be all and end all. You don't have to watch out for every female on her period. PMS sucks, and a lot of stuff is changing in our bodies as girls just all the time. But it won't necessarily be easy to tell on every girl when it's her time of the month. Some girls just, it doesn't affect them all that much. Another big one that really bugs me is when girls are on TV, or just influential females in general, give the impression that we really care as a gender about money and like huge muscles in men. That seems like a prehistoric way to think. There are so many girls that I've met that don't give a shit if a guy makes a good living, as long as the guy is great to be around. The whole money thing, that has nothing to do with it unless you specifically as a female seek out a life where you are not the breadwinner and the man is, and he will pay for everything. Guys, if you seem to only find girls that are like that, you might be looking for the wrong type of person, unless that's what you're looking for. You could easily want a girl who wants to marry you for your money. That's definitely a thing that occurs in the world. No judgment here, I'm just saying not all girls are looking for it. The big muscles thing. You don't necessarily have to have huge muscles to be attractive to a girl. Some guys like big boobs, some guys like small boobs. You don't necessarily have to be like a super manly man and then girls like it. That's just not a thing. That's a stereotype. Another sweeping generalization that is so untrue, it's not even funny, is that all girls like chick flicks, romantic comedies, and that's like what they go for, like that's their favorite genre. That is absolutely untrue. Personally, my favorite genre is thrillers, closely followed by action/adventure and sci-fi. You know, they're closely tied. Romantic comedies are all the way down at the bottom of the list for me, and I know so many girls who are just not a fan. Granted, there are some really good ones, don't get me wrong. I'm not bashing them all. I'm just saying, we don't all like them just because we're chicks. So get that out of your head. Next up is gaming, One of my friends, her name is Sarah. Hey Sarah, if you're watching this. She's one of the hottest people I've ever met. She's super, super fit, super pretty, really nice, and really humble. And she games like a mother. She plays Call of Duty, Skyrim. I don't even know all the games that she plays. I've seen her play both of those. And I remember, like, I used to play World of Warcraft back in the day. And I remember mentioning it to one of my guy friends that I was a Night Elf Druid at the time. I was on level like 56 or something. And I mentioned it to him. And he was like, you don't game. And after he wrapped his mind around it, he was just in disbelief that a girl likes to game. Personally, my favorite game that I've ever played is BioShock Infinite. A lot of guys are super impressed when a girl can game, and it's cool, but it also pisses me off that it's just like, no, you can't be like a full-on gamer. You can't play Dungeons and Dragons or whatever, what have you, because you're a girl. Nah. I beg to differ. Now I'm just gonna round off some really quick ones. As girls, we fart, we poop. We aren't all afraid of breaking a nail. We aren't all afraid of getting dirty. A lot of us are braver than you when it comes to spiders. A lot of us are actually interested in sports, and a lot of us are smarter than you. This in particular bugged me a lot, and I still remember this, and I don't think my friend does. In my freshman year of university, I remember getting really drunk with my friend Mike, who lived on my floor. We ended up staying up till well past midnight talking for 4 hours about the universe and I don't know, what have you. And in the middle of our talk, he stops. Meanwhile, I had super, super platinum blonde hair back then. He stops me in the middle of our conversation and he goes, wow, you're actually smart. And I was like, excuse me, what? I was so offended that he even for a second thought that because of my hair color or whatever it was, didn't think that I was intelligent. Meanwhile, I corrected him on his spelling and grammar practically every day and was also in a higher level of education than he was on campus. But I didn't reserve any judgments about him, but he assumed that because of the way I looked, I didn't have much to offer him in a conversation. And that really pissed me off. It still pisses me off that anyone would make a judgment like that about someone purely based on looks. That's bullshit. That brings me to my final point, wearing makeup. We wear it for ourselves. Everyone who's watching this who thinks that girls or whoever put on makeup to impress someone else, I mean, like, yeah, we might spend a little bit more on it when we want to have our hot girl disguises on, when we want to go out and drink and party. But in general, and the reason I'm saying this is because I was talking to a girl the other day who was on the tram, minding her own business. It was super, super rainy outside. Her tram was 40 minutes late and she gets on. She has black hair. She's a really pretty girl. She's like super striking. She didn't have any makeup on at the time. And this one guy starts talking to her just to tell her that he thinks that she would be really pretty if she just put a bit of makeup on. I know most people don't have the nerve to say that kind of stuff, but even to think it, I'm never gonna go around telling a person you need to put some makeup on that face, because that natural face, not cutting it. If we put it on, that shouldn't make any kind of difference in your life, nor do you have any right to tell us to do anything with it. If you even think for a second that a girl should put makeup on, maybe you should look at your face. No one is coming up to you to tell you to put makeup on, that your skin is uneven, that your eyebrows aren't properly filled in, that you could do with some blush and some bronzer. Nah. Don't ever say that to me. And that's it for this video. I almost guarantee I'll probably think of more after I film this, and I'll probably make a part 2. I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys thought of this video. I love you guys a lot, and I'll see you all probably a couple of days late next week because I'm off to Sydney. And my birthday is on Friday, and I get back on Thursday. So I hope this video will tie you over for a couple of days extra. And I'll see you all soon. Okay, bye.